Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday encounter in an everyday life of an SP. In this series, I'll be talking about stimming and the types of stimming that is involved, pretty much, as well as, you know, is there a way to stop this, and maybe a little bit of hopefully my uptake of what I do when I stim. So let's begin. Stimming, according to Wikipedia, however, refers this as a typical jargon used as a particular stereotypical form of behavior of a repetitive body movement of any kind that is often done unconsciously, that self-stimulates one or more senses in a regulated manner. It has been proposed on the theory of stimming on how it's designed to providing the system arousal, as this helps the autistic people out there to normalize themselves in any everyday life. Stimming is an involuntary movement or sensory input that we're not aware of doing it, however. People ask, is stimming relaxing? Yes, stimming is very good as a relaxant, as it allows us as best to concentrate on the sensitivity and relaxing parts of our brains. In an SP like me, however, being able to stop this thinking patterns, as I said before, but the continuous thinking patterns that goes on and on around my head, so to speak, that, as said, there's so much going in that I'm absorbing that information and then trying to project it out with a lot of information out there, which makes it harder for many people to basically probably grab, because obviously they want less information out of me despite the knowledge and know-how that I have, so to speak. But then again, hey, it's up to you guys if you want to use me as a resource or dictionary, so to speak, as many people have in the past when I've been, studying, so to speak. So, I am grateful that I can be of use to some people, and hopefully maybe in return they could do something for me if need be when the need arises for help. Anyway, as I said, in an SP like me, while being stopped thinking for a short period of time can be a blissful thing, and being a good relaxant due to seeing other situations that can be stressful on us, regardless what it is. Hence, with my case, maybe I feel a bit more calm and at ease when I'm having one-on-one instead of, a group of people around me, and yeah. Okay, the types of stimming that's involved here is not just the rocking back and forth, however, that many people see, the autistic people do. They are as follows: hand clapping, flapping, knee bowing, finger tapping, or finger noise movements on desks, so to speak, or the clicking of their pens, pretty much the clicking of their mouse, or spinning toys around, so to speak, or coins. The behavior traits, however, in the stimming are as follows: the clicking of the tongue, which I do a lot of, funny noises, now and again I do, I'll admit to that one, facial tics and expressions, certain types of singing, talking to themselves, hence I sometimes do. Many people think, geez, Karen, you're weird, why are you talking to yourself? But that's my way of stimming, as a way to calm myself down. So hopefully you guys will know. Babbling, probably do a bit of that, I'm not sure. Nail and finger biting. I do a bit of nail biting now and again when I get nervous, even though they say it's not just nervousness, but it's just, as said, a relaxant to calm us down in a stressful situation. Can this be stopped, however? Well, yes and no, pretty much. As we progress on, pretty much if it was to continue, pretty much, of the stimming, like sometimes it's like as said, relaxant, and it's stressful, like releases the stresses for children. But then sometimes if it did stop to a halt or change, it will lead to a viable option of pretty much of a child to maybe do something that's less constructive, like self-harming themselves. I'm not saying that they'll do it intentionally, but this is just another warning sign after stimming episodes, if it stops, that could lead to it. This is just a possibility. So bear in mind of that when you see someone that stims and then they stop, and then then you may think, oh, what they're going to do next. But just as they say, tread with care, and also maybe just go about and find ways to help them, and hopefully you'll be able to understand them. My suggestion for that, however, when that comes about, is if the stimming persists, or there's some sort of stimming stereotypical behaviours that you see in a kid or a grown up like me that's an Aspie or an autistic person, you can kindly tape them of that type of behaviour that you think is not appropriate for you, and actually let them view themselves on that tape, and just tell them what's the right and desirable behaviour to the not desirable behaviour, and hopefully they'll come to an understanding. It's just a matter of just teaching right from wrong, so to speak. Well, thanks for listening about stimming, and I'll see you guys soon.